Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. The winner of the annual Guy V. Lewis Greater Houston Basketball Player of the Year will be announced in just a couple of weeks. A great group, to say the least. And for lots more on the top 10 Guy V. Lewis Player of the Year finalists, we welcome back Jim Hicks of RCS Sports from the selection committee. And Jim, great top 10, isn't it?
Oh, man, it's off the chain, Todd, I'm telling you.
All right, so we're going to do this week is talk about 5 of the players in alphabetical order, and then next week, talk about the other 5. So let's start right now from Seven Lakes. What a career, A.J. Bates.
Man, what an awesome career. He's the all-time leading scorer in the history of Seven Lakes High School. Over 2,000 points this young man has poured in. He's a guard, he's awesome to watch, and most importantly for a college coach, he's a winner.
Over 2,000 career points, and he really elevated this program.
Oh, he elevated them into, hey, Todd, I remember A.J. Bates with the hair, A.J. Bates without the hair. And guess what? And both of them excelled on and off the court.
Yeah, it's a hair-raising experience for opponents. All right, from the SBC champion Episcopal Knights, what a career for Justin Begg.
Man, awesome career. This young man, I mean, once again, with Justin Begg with some hair, Justin Begg without some hair. And guess what? Led Episcopal to the SBC state title this season. He was on the court and off the court. He's very exceptional. As far as every time you see him, Todd, he comes up, he speaks, he's cordial, he's a leader of men. This is a young man, basketball will be in his future for many of years, whether it be playing or coaching.
And in his immediate future, George Mason University. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, Justin Begg, what a great career for the SBC champion Episcopal Knights. From Klein Kane, John Clark. What about John?
Man, John Clark, I describe him as a long drink of water, Todd. This young man averages a double-double. The thing is with him, he's ranked in the top 100 in the country by a couple of ranking services, including, I think, ESPN. And next year, he's only a junior now at Klein Kane. They tied for first this season. Next year, this kid, John Clark, is going to be a dominating force on the court.
Yeah, hard to believe he's only a junior and still growing. All right, next up from the Shadow Creek Sharks, high-scoring Michael Collins.
Hey, I call him Money Mike, Todd. That's what I call him. Money Mike averaged over 20 points this season for Shadow Creek, and he's aggressive. This young man right here, everybody knows Michael Collins for his tenacity, his relentless defensive pursuit of the ball. And this year he went over to the offensive side and led the team in scoring, led the team in steals. He absorbs contact. He makes play, finishes at the rim. He got a mid-range game that he's incorporated. I like Mike Collins.
I know, one of the games we highlighted this year, I think he had 37 points, so he can turn it on. And another junior now, hard to believe this guy's just a junior, Shelton Henderson from the Bel Air Cardinals.
Hey man, Shelton Henderson is the silent leader. He's an 11th grader, led Bel Air this season in about 5 categories. He's nationally known, he's nationally ranked, according by multiple ranking and recruiting services, including ESPN. This kid, Sheldon, he doesn't talk much on the court. Leads by example. People follow him. He's strong. He's about 6'5". He gets in that paint. He can go and get into the teeth of the defenses. He can create, absorb contact. I like Shelton Henderson, Todd.
All right, he helped lead Bel Air to the regional semifinals. So that's the first 5. Next week, we will talk about the remaining 5, and what a group there. Chris McDermott, Robert Miller III, Devon Ugochukwu, Montana Wheeler, and Sebastian Williams-Adams.
Oh, man.
Wow, and that's just the other 5. So when you talk about this top 10, it's pretty stout. All right, great stuff, Jim. We'll see you next week to break down the other 5 finalists for the Guy V. Lewis Award.